All right, we're back again with round one, match two of the ACW 1v1 tournament, hosted by Chaotic Battles and myself. Uh, this match was between myself and Clueless. You haven't really missed anything. It's been a really long setup phase as both of us kind of stared at each other for a minute. We're just kind of getting to the lines popping out now. I did manage to sneak some cavalry back behind his lines. You can see over here. Well, sneak is kind of a strong word. They got behind his lines, but he definitely knew they were there. So, all right. Throughout all these videos, if you have Napoleon Total War and you are interested in playing this mod, the links will be down below in all of the descriptions for all of these videos. And the links for my Discord server, where we will be hosting a 2v2 tournament at the start of April, will also be down below. So make sure you check those out if you want to either play the mod or if you'd like to take part in the tournament. If I remember, I do manage to get these cavalry up over this hill. Yeah, trees are helping protect me from those volleys. Those canisters hurt a lot, but I think they were premature. Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this isn't the match I took out already with Cav. Still make sure that can't really move this artillery piece, because if he does, he'll leave behind half his guns. So that's good. Yeah, and at this point, he started pushing up on my far left. I didn't realize quite how many he had over there, so I was flustered trying to push troops over there quickly in a way that would hold a line. But these are the Irish, so they're going to bear down on me pretty hard with pretty decent success, I will say. They do solid here, pushing me off this tree line. Oh, my cavalry came back. That's beautiful. All right, big mistake on my part. All these guys, how long they're taking. I've had these guys sitting here forever. I should have pushed up. I should have pushed up and kind of taken this position here and held them off outside the tree line. That was definitely a mistake of mine. Poor positioning on the right flank for me. Right here, we get an Irish charge, and I think I was off across the screen dealing with something else. Noticed way too late. And my men are going to get brutalized there. He did kind of mass charge, but it is with multiple regiments, but it's a really large, long line. So I don't blame him. You know, he didn't really mass blob into a single point on it or anything. He was spread out across the whole thing. So I'm not too fussed about that. This was stupid on my part. That one was just stupid. I did think he would push the advantage here and continue to try and melee me down. But he went to shooting. And that slowed him down. A lot, actually. My second big mistake. These guys should have been positioned to the flank. I already knew that he had troops over in this area, roughly over on the large 1-point hill, because my cavalry ran behind it earlier. But I didn't do anything with that knowledge. I left my right flank completely exposed here. And then I have to adjust way too fast later. Second attempt at the cavalry over the hill. This time it works. There wasn't enough to get into the next line, though. It's one Union artillery piece down, though. Life of a soldier. Brutal. Also very smoke filled. Probably wasn't the guys to have in the field. And somehow my cavalry came back again. The Union push up the field towards the corner here of these woods. It's a lot of men. It's massive. Can't tell you exactly how many, but a lot of guys. If you'll notice, the balance of power has been very much not in my favor most of this match. I think actually from the very start. losses in the field, so Union decides to pull back. Continues the assault in the woods, though, on both fronts. I should have moved this second line of troops here to cover this right side. It's got these troops advancing. I can see them. I'm not doing anything about it. On the right side, I seem to be pushing back over here, unless that's skirmishers. Might be. See, if I had moved that second line out here, all of these guys would have been stuck in a shootout on this side, and I didn't have to give an inch until I got flanked here. Yeah. Right here, you see me try and make that push where I swing everything off to this right line, reserve. But he sees what I'm doing. He's able to get in close. I don't have the numbers or positioning to try and fight off a melee charge there. Yeah, it was so late that I decided to just full pull before I even got a volley off. It was really bad. A recurring theme that you'll see in this tournament is that my own greatest enemy when I play is my I get tunnel vision. I get focused on whichever flank or area I'm looking at the time. And I completely forgot about the troops that I knew he had over here. And even after they revealed themselves on the map again, um, I still took forever to react. Probably because of the fact that I was so focused on this side over here, both the Irish here and the guys in the wood, the fields, sorry, here. I also pulled back way too far here. I should have just pulled to this tree line opposite the road here and then held this right side, but instead I fall back all the way to the fence line behind it. And gave up too much time too late, or gave up too much ground too late in the game. Union decided to fall back instead of holding out where they didn't need to. There was 11 points for lock on this map, so 6 guarantees victory, and they're well past that with their battle line right now. I think they control 10 of them. And then there's that one in the middle of the woods that's just kind of floating at the moment. Actually, if I remember correctly, he does have some troops sitting right about here in the map, in the woods. So he might have that one as well. He might have all 11 points. Artillery played a crazy factor in these final few minutes of the battle. Like that. Since I still had my full setup, it was helping even the manpower difference a bit. And because Clue still had a little bit of artillery, he was still able to pull off some devastating maneuvers with it, unfortunately. Clue tries to push the cannon embankment here with those troops that he had in the woods still. I was right about that. He has a pretty sizable force still there. This side ends up being where most of the final action happens. I do push here with what's left of the buck and ball brigades, but it doesn't go so well. Clue tries to push on this side to take out my artillery, but it doesn't go so well. So most of the chaos and things that end up actually having an impact here are going to be right here. There goes my general. To inspire the buck and ball to one last victory. Artillery with that huge contribution. Looks like there is another little bit of a blob charge there with 2 units going in. Same angle. But I wasn't really looking at that, so I can't say for sure. May have charged off my infantry, but he lost his in the process. Yeah, that's disgusting. It's a lot of casualties. That fucking ball brigade has gone over here. Brigade. I was pushing him back some, but I wasn't. I wasn't breaking him enough or fast enough. Gone. Yeah, I think with that I moved to secure the 3-point by standing on it. Get on his flank as well. With the cannons hitting him in the back. I'm trying desperately. These men are moving for the 2-point out here in the field. Lost this fight. I was trying to get up to this 1 point on the hill there, I believe, if I remember correctly. Hillard's, Alabama holds this goddamn hill. They die on this fucking hill. Well, almost. Second attempt at taking the hill, I believe. Yeah. Crunch time, just 3.5 minutes left. I don't think that was the only charge he tries in the last couple minutes to take back this 3-point. These guys successfully managed to get out to the 2-point. But they have to hold it for the next 2 minutes, 20 seconds, which proves difficult.
A unit has grown weary, sir.
5 seconds left. My men on the 2-point have routed. It's a foot wraith to the 1-point out here. I'm holding the 3. He's holding this 1. And this 2. His combat line also gives him this 1. I believe this one. Yeah. He'll give him this one as well. And that's the game. I lose fighting off the hill. I did end up killing a few more. I was massively outnumbered. I was going over the lock points there. If you add it up by the ones he was standing on, as well as where his last actual line of combat was, he had full control of something like 5 points, I believe. If you want to pause it right at the end, you can double count 5 or 6, though. I had 3. It was a better fought scramble for the lock at the end. And, yeah, numbers made a big difference. My artillery did pretty solid. Got a good number of kills. Helped turn the tide a little bit at the end. But yeah, I am going on to the redemption bracket. Blue heads on through the main bracket. So we'll see both of us again. And yeah, I'll catch you next time for round 1, match 3. It's going to be spin versus grass fed. Peace.